Alright guys, yeah, don't do this out here where it's dusty like this on your driveway. I did it out here because I thought it would help it show it better for the video, and I wasn't thinking that there was some dust on my driveway right here where the rain kind of washes it down. So do it in your shop or in your garage or somewhere, or at least over on the grass or something where it's not dusty. Just because you don't want to get extra dust anywhere else. It worked out, you know. I was able to, you know, it's not I let the dust settle and all that before I started working on it, so it worked out. I still got the job done, but still it's not optimum to do it in a spot like this. So anyway, that's it. Alright guys, this is Tony. Let's get the parts out so I can show you what I got, and we will change the oil. Alright guys, let's unbox this real quick. Unpackage it actually. I bought this on eBay, just so y'all know. That's kind of where I usually order my filters from. It is a genuine Briggs & Stratton one. Part number 492932S. And it doesn't really matter if it has the S or not. The S is like the depth. You know, like the one that comes on the mower is like a little bit longer, but either one will work. So I think it's around $8.79. I paid on eBay for this, $8.79. So, and then the oil that I'm going to be using, right here. So I'm going to be using Mobile 1 full synthetic. I usually use this, or I started using this last year, just because it's a little better quality, and you know, you probably don't have to change your oil quite as much. I'm still probably somewhere around 100 hours anyway, but anyway, I run this and then change it a couple times a year, and you're good to go. Alright guys, another tip is I write down the part number right here in my book on the date that I changed the oil. So I write the part number down of what the part number was, and of course the date that I changed the oil in the Ferris, so I'll know. Some people write a date on there, and that's a good way too, but I already used this book, you know, for my route and everything anyway, so I figure I'll just document it. So today is the 9th. So I'm going to write this down. Well, or maybe I'll just make a note over here on the side. My pen will work. And that way, next time I change oil, you know, it makes it easy. So make a note that it was my Ferris that I'm changing on. And I'll show you the things that we're going to need to change the oil, and we'll get right to it. Alright guys, so got my oil filter, I got my paper towels, because you're going to need that. It's going to be messy, you might need gloves. I just had those on anyway, but this little tool right here, if the filter's too tight, it's very handy. You put your ratchet right there, and it like cinches it tight as you loosen it up. I actually use that for my trucks and cars too. I had bought one of the, you know, the kind of tools where it has like a handle and it has like a metal band and it tightens around and you pull it, but it was too big for both of my trucks. Even the 250, it was just, it didn't get small enough for that. And yeah, neither one of the cars, neither one of the mowers, so I threw that away. But I bought this on eBay for a few bucks, and it's great. I mean, it can work for any filters, you know, all the way up to that big, you know, all the way down to really small, which that's smaller than the mower filters. But got fig bars here, like fig Newtons, in case you need a snack. Got, of course, my socket set that fits everything. I got one of these little oil holder things from Walmart, and it works great for that. And then, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this hose, we're going to feed it down through the hole in the frame so it can get right there. And your mower needs to be warmed up. See, y'all that already do this, you already know, but it might be someone that's new in the business or never done it before. And don't pay the dealer to do this, guys. It's easy. Anyway, we're gonna feed this tube down through the frame, and then we're gonna take this off, drain the oil. We'll take this off first so like the air can run through. And the mower is hot because I had just cut my grass earlier. It's probably too hot right now, and I would recommend not blowing it off where it's all dusty like you just seen me do it, but you know, hey, it's real life. So anyway, let's get to changing the oil. We're gonna do that. We're gonna take the cap off, drain it, then we're gonna come over here and remove our oil filter after it gets done draining over there. And then we're gonna put that oil drain plug back on. Then we're gonna put a new oil filter, fill it back up, and you're done. Takes about 2 quarts of oil, 10W30. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Friend waving there. So let's get to it. Look at that, you guys. It looks like could be leaking a little bit. And this is a genuine Briggs filter too. And I had it on there tight. I don't know. But, you know, this part, it kind of makes a mess. You know, when I take this off, it kind of runs all everywhere down there. So I put that under there to catch it. So we'll let that drain out for a minute, and then we're gonna wipe it, you know, around where the filter goes the best we can. And we're gonna take a little bit of the new oil or old oil. I don't think it really matters. And we're gonna put this on like that on the new filter. We're gonna put it back on. So then I just made sure that everything was clean, as clean as you can. You'll never get it all out from under here, but the main thing is you want to make it clean right where the oil filter is going to go. You make sure that little silver ring is clean or no gunk got on it and all around it. Make sure you keep an eye on all of that. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to dip my finger down the old filter. I'm going to put a little bit on here. Alright, just need a little bit just to make it a little slick looking like that. And that helps seal it up. And so, I'm going to wipe my hands. Wipe this off. Again, it is a little bit of a messy job, but you can do it. Alright, I'm going in. Just be careful. Try to keep it away from everything else. You're putting it down there best you can. I know on this Briggs it's very tight. Like on my Scag, it's not as tight as this. So, it's a little bit easier. You know, just because the motor, it gives you plenty of room beside it, and this one doesn't. So, what I do is I just tighten it as tight as I can get it with my hands, which is pretty tight because my hands are pretty strong. And I never usually have leaks. I don't know why this one is leaking. I don't know. I'm actually going to put a glove on it that doesn't have really oil on the glove has no oil on it, so I can get some grip on that filter and crank it as tight as I can, you know, just by hand. See, I was able to really do a better job of tightening it when I did that. And so, I'll do one more tighten. Not one more turn, but just make sure I got it as I could with my hands. Wipe it up a little more, and I'm gonna put some oil in it. Now let's get over here. We're gonna put some oil in there. It's 2 quart. The only bad thing about the big jug, you know, is it's a little bit hard to tell, you know, right when you got to the amount that you want, you know. The jug, pardon me, I'm trying to adjust my tripod here. But anyway, I'm gonna set this. Take your rag and set your dipstick on there. Gotta blow it out like this. And try to make sure there's no crap down inside the funnel, because that happens a lot. Just because when you changed oil with it last time, and then when it sits in your shop and stuff, and then it gets stuff on it. So right when let's start checking, you know, we start getting right in this there and then right there, and we'll check it. Because you don't want to put too much, because you can always add more. But now it's not in the filter yet. When you turn it on, the level's going to drop a little bit because it fills up the oil filter. But still, at least like this, you know, you might can get a little close where you think it'll need to be. See, I'm still not even close to where it needs to be, really. See, now we're up to the pretty close. Right there top of add, but we still got to go up a little more. I don't think it matters on the Briggs if you turn it on. Kawasaki, they don't want you to turn it, but I don't think it does anything for this. See, now I'm right there at the bottom of the add line. Add just a hair more. Then I'm going to start it up. Start it up, let it run for a second. I mean, more than a second, but just for a short time. And then we'll recheck the oil again. So, guys, thank you for watching my video. That's all you need to do to change your own oil. You can do it. And not all the mowers will have the nice little oil change spout like mine did, you know. Like my Scag, it just has like a little hose that you just hook on the side of the little thing where it comes out, and then you drain the oil on the little hose. Some motors might just have a little plug and you have to just like let it drain out. But still, same principle. So Ferris is back. Hope you guys are doing great, and we'll talk to you soon.